Cal State.
Northridge.
Yeah, there you go. Cal State Northridge.
Well, I don't think it matters. Cal State Fullerton, Cal State Northridge.
I was like, Washington State's got a good football team. They got to have a decent basketball team, right?
They only won by 9 against Cal State Northridge. How was the over under 90 when the two of them have 197 combined?
I have no clue. I thought it was a glitch or something, so I picked it.
All right, are we up? Are we running?
No, we're running.
Hey, everybody.
Back.
Hello. Week 13 in the NFL.
Bum, 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 bum.
Last week wasn't too much of a fluke.
I got fucking fluked.
What happened to you?
I got bone sawed. Everybody lost. I don't think I had a single win.
I won 2 parlays.
You win some, you lose some. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. The Thursday games were good, but the rest of that fucking...
I gave up 90% of my winnings because I was stupid. Learn how to walk away.
I parlayed everybody on Thursday, and then the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots.
It was a lock.
Yeah, I parlayed my wins with the losses. But yeah, bad week last week for me.
It's a parlay. That's a parlay game.
Well, let's see. Dallas's game last night, they won, covered easily. Looked good too. Saints were fucking asleep.
Yeah,
they were lost.
They were asleep. They got a couple gifts in the second half, and they just fucking choked.
I think that the reason why I picked the Cowboys was because it was time. The Saints had to give one up. They were on a roll. The Cowboys have been hot.
Yeah,
their defense is back. I mean, it's as healthy as it's been all year.
Yeah, they haven't given up shit.
Vander Esch's neck is still larger than my entire body.
Yeah, it's like 2 linebackers right there. It's fucking...
Yeah, they can... they're probably still picking up Alvin Kamara's chiclets off the fucking ground after he got destroyed on that play.
So people are freaking out. Targeting. And I'm like, the dude's like 5'8". The other guy just went down and what's his name? 54. I forget what his fucking name. That guy's an animal too.
It was Jalen Smith from Notre Dame.
That dude went fucking berserk on him. I was like, shit. I'm surprised Camaro even came back in the game.
Oh, he's tough. He's taking a few kicks from Kareem Hunt. He can handle it.
Well, start off this week with us, right? Bears, -3.
I feel like the Giants are going to win. I don't know why, but I think...
I don't.
They're so bad.
I think they are really bad, but...
Well, they are bad. You don't even have to think about it.
But the Bears, they could stop the run. Last week they couldn't stop LeGarrette Blount. He's 100 years old, but they can't stop the passing rush. Because, the receiving running back? Yeah. They can't stop that all year.
There is no offensive line in New York. That's Eli true. Manning, if someone breathes on him, he goes down. Yeah, we will get to him very easily.
I think so.
We'll break him.
I just don't know if I trust Daniels.
Daniel, I don't know if he's going to score.
Daniel. He didn't look awful, but he also didn't look like...
He's a backup quarterback for a reason. Because he goes out and stinks.
If he gets out there and doesn't turn the ball over, he doesn't need to get multiple touchdowns. He gets one touchdown, doesn't turn the ball over. They're gonna have a good chance of winning that game because New York's gonna fuck up. They're gonna get to him. They're gonna get some advantageous drives at least. They're probably gonna start with the ball on multiple drives. Not plus territory, but
I'm gonna say. If you need a fantasy running back, because just chaos the past week, and now today with Kareem Hunt, get Mizzle, or whatever his name is, Mizell, because
for Shizzle.
Chase likes the third-string players. I don't know why,
it's not up to Chase.
Chase we're gonna take.
He got him last fucking week.
Matt Nagy put him out there. You think the backup quarterback tells the head coach who's going to play running back? He
probably tells him who he likes, who's comfortable with.
I don't give a fuck, Chase.
Excuse me, Waterboy. What do you think about this player?
Please.
No, I don't think this McChisel is going to dictate the game, but I mean, who knows? Maybe you got some insight. ODB will probably do his thing. Barkley will probably do his thing. They might score.
Cohen's gonna have.
Might score a little bit, but I don't think 21 points is gonna win them the game.
I think they're gonna do exactly what the Lions did, and what they have had to do the past couple of games or all season, is just dump the ball off as quickly as you can. Eli, just throw it. Short little slants, slots.
Falls on Trevathan and Roquan Smith to cover
Shepard and
Barkley.
Yeah,
I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't. They don't scare me. I'd take this game for sure. 3.5. That will bring my money. Win or lose.
I'm gonna
win or lose.
Clearly, but
right. I don't think the number's really inflated at all. I think that's a good number.
Win or lose, I want to win.
The problem is if we lose, we got a tough 3 games ahead.
Yeah, they want to win this game, and I think if it was a do or die,
we got to play San Francisco.
We least have San Fran.
We have the Packers one more, the Vikings
Green
one more.
Bay, Vikings, and then Rams.
Right.
So we got 3 tough games on paper.
I don't know if there's 3 in a row.
No.
Because the 49ers play the week before.
So it's Rams, then 49ers, then Vikings, then Packers.
No. Vikings is last.
Last.
49ers is one before the Vikings, I think.
Yeah. That's on like
Packers is after the Rams.
The 23rd or whatever that is.
Okay.
That was the most fucked up order ever.
24th. Yeah, it's the 23rd. Yeah. They're playing the 23rd.
Merry Christmas Eve.
They really can't lose because the schedule is tough and every team is a contender, especially with the fucking Seahawks creeping up as usual.
They always do that.
Yeah, we'll get to them. They're a scary team. You never want to see them in the playoffs, but they got to get there first. This is definitely a doable game.
So, anyways, Bears, everyone.
Yes.
Rams -10 at Detroit.
I think you could give the Rams 2 touchdowns and they'd still win.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll cover the over themselves.
55.5.
It's possible for sure.
No Kerryon Johnson.
No. Just
got
LeGarrette Blount.
Theo Riddick, Blount, Galloway. No.
That's it?
Galladay.
Galladay. Jones is still out?
Yep, he's done for the season.
He's out then.
And he ain't playing, I guess.
So he's out this week.
But they got T.J. Jones, so...
Yeah, they got a lot of Jones. Fuck. They have no little Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's still out? He's out for the season?
He's done
Dude, he tore his ACL.
He's out for 9 months.
He'll miss some time.
All right, NFL Insights. Okay, so he's out.
We got the insider exclusive.
Just making sure he didn't come back miraculously.
They just gave him another game.
They still got an awesome team, right? They still got an awesome team.
They still beat the Chiefs without Cooper Kupp, so they're good.
Reynolds is... He's a steal. Slot receiver.
Donald is going to destroy Stafford.
Probably in his career.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, so
Rams,
we're all
lock.
in agreement there. Probably 10. The over.
-10, probably over.
Probably Todd Gurley has 5 touchdowns.
Or Todd. His brother can play,
yeah. I mean,
I hope so because
sports are cool.
Fucked me last time.
Sports. All right, so we'll go -10 or nothing, possibly the over there. I'm not gonna fuck around with Detroit. Baltimore getting 1.5 at Atlanta.
This game is so stupid.
Abysmal.
I hate this game. I hate both these teams.
Can we agree on an under?
I can agree on
first
under.
time ever.
49.5. I mean, as long as Baltimore plays defense like they should.
Always have.
Yeah.
There's some games though they fucking were trash, and there's some games that they're really good. So.
Yeah.
Atlanta's not.
Yeah, Atlanta put up 17 points last week against the Saints.
They're 3-3.
Bad.
At home, nothing scares me there.
This is about the time that Atlanta starts to choke, anyways. Every fucking year.
At home.
And they can't backdoor the playoffs. They need all these wins. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to win the game, probably. But,
by a field goal.
Lamar Jackson's playing. He played well. They're going to facilitate, run the ball.
I think they got...
both their running backs are kind of concussed. Alex Collins.
So they said Dixon is going to be probably active. Gus Edwards.
He had some...
Ty Montgomery.
He had some leg issue or something, but he's going to play.
Yeah, so they got like 5 running backs.
Yeah. And they got that little speedster. They got Crabtree. They got some players.
They got Crabs.
Sneedy Crabs.
They got some C, B- receivers.
But they got, like, Lamar Jackson is going to run more than the running back. So
right.
They could have 5.
It's a college offense they're going to play, and it's not going to be.
This game is so dumb.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Baltimore winning.
I'll go with Atlanta.
I'll go with a tie.
All right.
A 20-20 tie.
All right,
we go.
Good. Under 49.5. It's been going up half point
Good
per clip. Let's see where it ends, but yeah, that's a big number I think for both teams who are going to look to run the ball, control the clock. Atlanta, they don't need to score 35 points to win this game. I think they know that, so they'll probably run the ball, try to control the clock. As will Baltimore. Hopefully under.
Arizona and Green Bay.
It's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
Wow, 43.5.
Atlanta can't score. Worst offense in the league.
What are you talking about? They
Arizona
scored
and
10
Green
points
Bay.
right away last
Arizona.
week.
Luckily, not their theme the whole year.
Yeah, thanks, David Johnson.
Yeah, I'm going to say Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay's for sure win.
I don't know about minus 14.
It's a lot. It's a high number. There's a lot of high numbers this week. I go Green Bay or nothing. I wouldn't mess around with Arizona, even with the points. They're an abysmal team.
Moneyline Green Bay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Green
What,
Bay.
1,000?
Yeah, it's 1,000.
Mine's like 950. Yeah.
Well worth the risk.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers not going to lose at home.
No, they're not going to lose.
Parlay it.
They
Parlay it.
Arizona
You
could
have
backdoor
to.
this.
There's no value there. with
I don't like the
moneyline pick.
14, but I'd go Green Bay or nothing.
The experts are voting for Green Bay.
43.5. I feel like Arizona can put up 14 points.
Yeah, but
The Green Bay defense is, what are they?
Pretty good.
They're getting better.
They're pretty good.
I don't know. I think David Johnson or like Fitz will probably catch a touchdown, a garbage time touchdown. I'm saying the
7.
over. I'm saying David Johnson will score a touchdown too.
Not last week, you fucking asshole. They scored one touchdown like 3 minutes into the game, and that was it. They were done.
Well, I think the over could happen.
Carolina minus 3.5 at home.
No,
1 and
I thought they're at Tampa.
They're at Tampa.
I'm sorry, at Tampa.
I'd love to. I took them in a parlay, and I'd love to see them win. But they've also
That's a good
disappointed
reason
me
to take 'em.
with the Lions. So
Yeah, they're 1 and 4 on the road, and
unless
they played good team.
McCaffrey just goes off again, hopefully.
I don't
for sure can't.
Tampa. They don't scare me. I like the over here. I like the over here a lot. 54.5. Tampa, even though Carolina's defense, their middle is pretty solid. Their back ends are a little suspect.
It just depends which Jameis Winston shows up.
Well, he's gonna throw a pick. He's gonna throw at least 1 or 2
Yeah,
picks.
prop that pick for sure. The over-under on an interception is probably going to be a half.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely take the over on that.
He's gonna throw at least 1 pick,
Might have to
probably
pay
a
for it.
sack, fumble. Carolina
Steal
can,
some crab legs.
Punch
Easily.
a cabbie.
Yeah, and walk out with a W. And
Just
disappoint
doing this.
just disappoint everybody.
eating them W's.
Carolina, I think we're all in favor for
Yeah,
the over.
Yes.
I like the over. Yep.
Indy and Jacksonville.
Ugly game, equally as ugly as Baltimore and Atlanta.
I'm taking Indy. -4.
Yeah.
Either way, I think I like them.
Indy's good. Indy's playing real well. Jacksonville's that like shit creepy team that you think you know them and they just fucking blast you from behind every time.
Fournette's not playing
They still have
again.
Carlos Hyde. Fournette played last week.
No, he didn't
He's
play for
suspended.
like 8 games. That's what I'm saying. Like
He's
he played like 3
suspended
games this
week
season
for what?
for fighting.
For punching, who's the defensive end for?
Not Edmonds, right?
No, the defensive end for the Bills who went to Clemson, and the Bears passed on him to get Leonard Floyd.
Oh yeah, he's kind of.
He had a shoulder issue before.
But anyways, that was like the highlight of the day was that fight. I think that was awesome.
Shaq Lawson.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Fournette just went in there just to fight. He was like, "I hate the Jaguars. I'm getting kicked out of the game."
That what's his name?
Shaq Lawson. Pretty sure.
He could have easily just pounded Fournette's head because he had the helmet off, and
He's a
they
much
broke it
larger
up.
man.
And then he was trying to fight him in the fucking
Yeah, they had to be separated.
tunnel.
he had like security all around him. Fournette was just like, "Oh fuck, this dude
He's
is
much larger.
Yeah, gonna kill me." And I was like, he could have fucking killed him already. What are you waiting for?
He waited because he didn't want to throw a punch because he's probably less of a piece of shit.
But he tried in
You
the
measure-
tunnel.
Yeah, that's how you measure.
We're in the
No
tunnel,
one- no
game
one's
on.
looking.
Yeah, I
No
know,
one's
right?
looking.
Yeah. And then Fournette's like,
right.
"Oh fuck, no one's around."
Indy.
We like
Indy.
We like -4 with Indy. Over unders 47. I'm gonna mess with
Under.
that. Probably, yeah. What's his
Jacksonville
name?
can't score.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. But they got Kessler, right? He's gonna be slinging the ball.
To who?
I don't know, Moncrief.
We're gonna find out. I got Moncrief.
All right, so Indy in the under.
Yeah. Denver -5 on the road
Denver.
against Cincy. Dalton's out for the year.
I'm going
which
Denver.
actually benefits Cincy because Dalton sucks.
Yeah, that actually the only thing that did scare me about this
AJ
taking
Green's
them
back.
was that and this other quarterback. He looked way better than Andy Dalton, and I don't know who the hell he is, but
That's how good you have to be better than Andy Dalton. Some guy that you don't even know.
yeah, I mean, he came in and I don't think he turned the ball over. He scored 2 touchdowns or threw 2 touchdowns.
He doesn't have red hair.
Yeah,
I actually like Cincinnati to
but
cover.
I'm taking Denver.
Yeah, I mean,
Minus home dogs.
Denver's defense.
You don't know what you're getting with Denver.
Yeah, Denver's scary, easy. Same thing with Cincy. You can't trust either one of these teams. I don't like the over/under either.
The game sucks. Don't watch this game.
There's a lot of weird.
I like Philip
There's
Lindsay.
a lot of big.
on it.
Yeah, I mean, Denver is definitely the better team at the moment.
Yeah.
But
I
both of them are untrustworthy. I would honestly probably take the points myself, even though I had it written down Denver.
I erased it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'll probably stay away from this game completely. But
Yeah.
there's really nothing. There's really nothing here. There's really nothing here for me.
Probably could bet props on like defensive touchdowns. Because I think Denver and Cincy will both score defensive touchdowns.
And they both have defenses, and Cincy.
You
It's
said
unknown with
Cincy's
this
the
quarterback.
worst defense in the league.
Yeah, Cincy can't stop anybody, and
That's why I like Philip
this
Lindsay.
quarterback-
But I don't trust Case Keenum. He's going to have to throw the ball at some point.
I don't either, but he's got that tight end. He's favored
No,
in
he's
him.
hurt.
Lacrosse or whatever. He had
Lacoste?
Lacrosse.
Well, that's because
Lacoste?
Hewerman got hurt last
Yeah.
week.
But he caught a touchdown and had some yards, so I don't see it not. He likes tight ends. I mean,
Ask his boyfriend.
yeah.
Okay, so that game sucks. Cleveland and Houston.
I like Cleveland winning.
I like Cleveland here too. I don't know why. +5.5.
3 in a row for Baker.
I like the over.
Houston's on 8 in a row. It's gonna snap at one point.
I
I definitely like the over.
Yeah, me too. Because I think I like.
I like Cleveland's defense.
Mayfield.
Though,
Baker can. I mean, he's just a hustler. I mean, the guy. He's a
He's a
worker.
winner.
He's a winner. He's a scrappy dude. I like him.
he'll
And,
grab his nuts during the game. He doesn't care.
I
He
hate.
doesn't kick women.
I hate everything about Cleveland besides him.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's
So
why I hate.
it gives
to
me a little
cheer
reason
for
to.
him.
Yeah.
Nick
it's-
Chubb's good. I mean,
Nick Chubb is good.
Yeah, Nick Chubb's fine, and Houston, they got playmakers. They got Hopkins. Lamar Miller had that fucking 99-yard rushing touchdown last week, which was
fluke.
He broke one tackle and then he was just gone. Horrible defense, but
Houston's on that streak. That's why I like Cleveland winning. They're just
like Dallas.
pretty much. That's just what I have. Yeah, I just had that feeling. And Cleveland's got all this hype right now and all this.
Cleveland will go out there and lay a fucking field goal.
They'll give it to
On us.
Njoku and they'll throw him in the end zone somehow again.
yeah, I mean, there's nothing real sharp
fuck
about
us.
the pick, but
I'd stay away from it.
yeah, I don't
The
love
over.
the game in general, but I'd take Cleveland at 5.5 on that. Houston, yeah, I mean they're a decent team. They're probably a better team, but
They're for sure a better team.
Cleveland's defense is underrated too. I feel like
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They got some young players, young secondary pieces that are pretty promising.
Deshaun can get out of the situations. I feel other than most quarterbacks that Cleveland has faced. So Myles Garrett's getting in there. I think Watson can get out of there and still
Baker
get some.
Mayfield's also playing a good defense. Probably
No,
for
that's
the
what I'm
first time
saying,
in his
yeah.
career.
And J.J. Watt may not play. He was just put on the injury
Shocker.
report today. So
Hangnail.
keep an eye on injuries for this game, I guess, and then choose your faith.
Choose your fate, and don't pick this game.
Don't fuck around with this
Stay
game.
away from this game.
Miami -3.5 at home against Buffalo.
Also, stay away from this game.
Trash.
Miami's 4-1 at home, 4-1 against the spread.
And they
And
suck.
Allen, he's out here slinging the ball.
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
He
Is it-
looked okay.
Yeah.
He was definitely much more impressive with his legs.
Yeah, I forgot
Miami
about-
has a good defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
So I like the. Actually, I don't even like the under because that's too low.
Yeah, I like Miami here. I like Miami here.
What happened that it was? Oh, Kenyon Drake. Is that why they put it at -3 now?
He's gonna play.
Yeah, I'm just guessing there was a lot of money coming in on Buffalo. That's why it dropped. And it would have gone up if Kenyon Drake was.
I didn't know if he printed this.
Why is he hurt or something?
He was on the injury report.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
But I think he's gonna play. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing real crazy here. -5.5. The game started at -6.5. Buffalo, I guess they're liking them to keep it competitive. I don't really trust Buffalo at all, so I'd lay.
But this would be like the game that McCoy has an outstanding game.
Yeah, Miami
he has like one a year.
Miami doesn't scare me. The defense is they kind of suck you into this lull. There's nothing real. It's not like it's the Rams or even Tampa. It's not even Tampa who can score, and then it's like the opposite. Their defense is good. They kind of suck you into this like lethargic game, and then Miami finds a way to squeak out the win.
I get it.
All right,
so who are you taking?
Dan Marino.
-3.5.
I don't like any of it.
No,
Pet
this
Detective.
game is fucking stupid. All right.
Tennessee.
The Jets are getting 8. I like the Jets to get 8.
I like Jets here
to cover.
Yeah.
Probably.
I would take Tennessee on the money line.
Probably an over too.
40.5. It's pretty low. Tennessee's defense is pretty damn good. Jets' defense is not that great, but Jets are 1-4. Jets are 1-4 on the road. I don't really.
Hopefully Corey Davis has a good game.
There's nothing real.
For sure going over, but I definitely like the Jets to cover 8.
Yeah. They started at 9.5, so we're losing 1.5 here. It's not really.
It'll be all Tennessee's defense.
It's not really a sharp bet.
Decent game, but
Tennessee's gonna win this game, but can they keep it close? Can they, maybe a backdoor cover? I don't mind 8 points in your back pocket here.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee.
I don't think you ever mind 8 points.
No, but I mean Tennessee can easily blow them out. 3.
I would mind 14 points in my back pocket if I was the Cardinals against the Packers, so it does matter.
Yeah. Nothing real. There's no real big insight here. It's just
this game also sucks.
And there's a lot of sucky games, and then huge spreads. This whole week sucks.
Money line parlays,
big time. All right. So that game,
just do 10 parlays of Kansas City and the Rams.
Yeah, so we have no insight on any game minus the big spread. So -14.5. I'm going KC over Oakland. You couldn't pay me to take Oakland even with 21.5 points.
Even with Kareem Hunt kicking you.
Kareem Hunt's gonna be out. He's a little domestic.
Rumored
dispute.
Yeah,
it's
allegedly.
That wasn't really him in the video.
Yeah, we don't even. They haven't even gone to trial yet.
That was a different Kansas City running back.
Innocent till proven guilty.
Allegedly
guilty forever. We watched it.
-14.5.
He did that shit.
You think they're gonna cover 14.5?
Yes. I do. Absolutely. Oakland is fucking atrocious. Their worst coach in history of the NFL is still on the coaching sideline.
Over 2 at 55.5.
I think Kareem Hunt's fucking ghost, a.k.a. Spencer Ware, is going to score at least 6 touchdowns by himself.
Tyreek Hill is just going to run past everybody like usual.
Yeah, Oakland
sucks.
Oakland's bad. And, I don't even see them even coming close. Doesn't matter if Hunt's there or not. 55.5 is definitely doable. 3/4 of the points are going to come from KC. Can they score 14 points? Oakland. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Kansas City defense isn't amazing.
No, they're not
Oakland
great at all.
Definitely
no, I think
14.
they had a couple good. They started getting better when everyone started getting healthier. I mean,
Kansas City.
Yeah,
how'd they do against LA?
Well, nobody plays good against LA. LA doesn't even play good against Kansas City. So, and they're supposedly the best defense in the league.
No, they're not.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but no one is saying they're the best defense in the league. They have Aaron Donald. That's it.
They're all over NFL ranked like first.
No, power rankings they're first. Defense they're like 30th in the league.
Yeah,
it's well documented that they're not a good defense. Just Aaron Donald. That's it.
Yeah, they got one awesome player.
Well, they did get Talib back, so.
Talib's back.
Who the fuck is he gonna cover? I don't even know a receiver on Oakland.
He hasn't.
You might as well take another week off.
Yeah,
no,
right?
Talib's on the Rams. So.
Yeah, you might as well take another week off.
Who's he got to cover on? I guess Galladay, but Talib's washed anyways.
Who at Kansas City? Who? I don't even know a single receiver for Oakland.
LaFell.
Cook, you can consider him a good
Oh,
receiver.
yeah, actually.
Fucking tight end.
Yeah, but he's their only actually
LaFell
catching
and I know Martavius Bryant,
Martavius.
Mr. Suspension himself.
He didn't kick anybody.
Back
All
from
right.
Murda.
Seattle wins. Seattle covers. I don't know about the over/under.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Seattle, I like. Over under, I would not touch.
Yeah, Seattle runs the ball here. I don't see them doing anything.
They got
San Francisco, Brady's actually not bad. I think he's going to have a good week. They're going to try to.
But Seattle's at home.
Can't run the ball 70 times though.
No, they're going to try. They're
gonna
Mullins is going to try and do what he
let
can.
Brady's legs get
actually,
snapped.
I think Seattle over. I actually don't mind the over here, but definitely Seattle likes running the ball. But in order for San Francisco to win, they're going to have to control the clock and run the ball.
They said
not on 3 and outs.
They're going to try and give. What's his name? Penny, right? He's a rookie.
No,
Yeah.
Rashad Penny, the rookie from Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
They said they're going to try and get the run game going with him early.
Well, Carson.
He's going to Chris
killing it,
Carson.
Mike
They just put
Davis.
CJ Prosize is done. He's on IR now.
He's not going to play for them ever again. I don't think.
They said Mike
Also
Davis
Notre
will
Dame,
be Mike Davis will be third back this week. They want to try and get
good.
Penny.
Yeah,
they said Penny's their better running back, so they want to get him going.
For sure.
So yeah, I mean we like Seattle definitely for the win. -10's a heavy number.
It is. Just because of throughout the years, these two teams have always put on a good game.
Yeah,
This isn't the same as
I know it's not, but
Nick Mullins.
we've seen weirder shit go on this season.
Mullins
Like the Patriots losing everybody thousands of dollars against the Tennessee Titans.
yes.
And same with Carolina. So anything can clearly happen.
Yeah, but this is
I don't
when
think
Seattle,
San Francisco's
Seattle
gonna be
rolls.
close.
This is the time they roll.
This is their.
I like
yeah.
Seattle and the over here. I think they're just gonna fucking.
Oh, I'm
dominate
taking
this game.
Seattle myself. Yeah, I just
All right, Seattle.
I don't know if their
potentially
defense
Seattle
is
in the
going to
over.
allow San Fran to do anything.
I just think
at home.
Seattle's gonna smash. I don't think it's gonna matter if San Francisco scores 10 points. That's gonna probably cover the over. I think they're just gonna fucking dominate this game. This is Seattle's time. This is when they
pick it up.
This is
This
when
is
they
when
pick
their
it up.
little red rockets start to get out there.
They're poking through.
Just as suspected, Dalton. Just at the time of the season, he usually starts to suck,
Yeah, Dalton and
and Seattle starts to do good. And Dalton's gone, so now Seattle can.
And
Take
Dallas
over.
is the opposite. Dallas usually with Tony Romo. This is like the time they start slipping. but-
Yeah, they go 8-0, and then they lose every game after.
They'll
So
drop a hold.
It's a different year, but there's some trends that are definitely still very apparent.
Minnesota, New England. I like Minnesota.
I do not.
I don't. I like New England here. The game started at -7. New England's down to -5. So hopefully this number will continue to drop.
Yeah.
Did you
please.
see?
Minnesota's defense is not that tough. I know they got Rhodes back.
He's probably not going to play.
Oh, they had him back.
What are
He
they?
got hurt last week, right?
New England is like averaging 500 yards of offense with Gronk, Edelman, and Michelle, all playing in the same game.
And Burkhead's back, actually. I
And
forgot about
Burkhead's
that.
back.
So they get that goal line push right there.
Josh Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think they're just gonna go out there.
And Minnesota could
beat 'em
score.
by
I think
a
it's an
touchdown.
under.
Really?
I don't like
I think it's an
going
over,
over.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I like the over here. Excuse me, 49.5. It's going up a little bit. Was started at 48.5. New England's 5-0 at home.
Did you see Edelman get rocked last week by Jamal Adams?
Doesn't he get rocked every week?
He tried to put on a block, and Adams just fucking made him flip.
Really?
Yeah. He got
Well,
air on it.
Hopefully that doesn't
And
do
he
it.
got slammed, and they were picking him up. He's like, my fucking elbow.
Oh, I see. Yeah, when
He got fucking rocked.
Yeah.
Still got me like 20 fantasy points.
Oh, yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah, New England here -5.
They like New England. I like Minnesota.
Potentially.
I wouldn't
over.
even touch over-under, to be honest. I just don't know
Over.
if
Mm-hmm.
New England looks the way they get it against Tennessee.
I think it's gonna be like a shootout.
Yeah. No, not -5 with New England.
No.
So, yeah, 49.5. I think that's definitely doable.
All right. L.A. Pittsburgh. It's like 50-50 game. I like
Pittsburgh.
the over more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, especially at 51.5.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it's
Sheesh.
getting back down that much.
Yeah.
High number at the start. It started at 56.
Well, they're probably because past couple of weeks Pittsburgh hasn't been able to score.
Yeah. But they're at home.
Chargers defense is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
sneaky. They don't have.
Bosa's looking 100%.
He looked like he doesn't miss a snap.
Yeah. Like he's a fucking.
And they were good before he wasn't even playing. So now they got him back.
Ingram on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Chargers here. I don't know why. This is normally when Pittsburgh starts rolling.
I think over. I like Pittsburgh just because they're home and it's probably gonna be cold as fuck. And the Chargers are Phillip Rivers. I don't know if he's gonna be able to throw the ball like he can. And there's no Melvin Gordon. I know he's got Eckler, which is just as good, but I mean not just as good, but you know what I mean.
They've got some weapons on the outside.
Yeah, he's shifty.
Yeah,
they can move. Chargers can move the ball.
Yeah.
Their defense is solid. I think this is gonna be a close game.
Is Watt back? I know he left the game last week. T.J. Watt.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That
I think the Chargers cover.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. I'd rather have 3.5 points.
Oh, they're getting 3.5. I mean.
Yes.
So what do they got to cover?
They got to win by, or they just have to lose by less than 3.5. So they could lose by a field goal
right.
and still cover.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Possible may fake it and throw a touchdown. Fuck you all over. He guy's got an arm.
They could get 2 safeties and just end the game like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Bad luck.
I like. I think it's gonna be a close game. I definitely flirt around with the over, but touchdown or field goal in the hook. I don't mind 3.5.
Or tease it.
Yeah, you can tease it down.
Tease it to a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
Washington, Philly. Washington.
That's the worst bet ever.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Chris Thompson? Are you kidding me?
They're going to need something because Adrian Peterson gets like 50 yards a game now. They have no receivers. I think they have 3 offensive linemen that are on IR for the rest of the year. Colt McCoy's the quarterback. They're playing in Philly.
Atrocious.
Their running back, is it Adams?
Yeah.
Jamal.
They're
right?
starting to they're starting to run the whatever.
Josh Adams?
Yeah, Josh Adams, I think. Yeah, they're starting to run the ball. He got something ridiculous 2 big numbers the last couple weeks.
He is a Notre Dame product, so he's gonna fumble once. That's just typical.
That's what they do. I didn't hear you say that about Rashad Penny.
I don't remember Penny playing like all year. Been hurt.
TJ Procise, yeah, they had some players. They guys had some good running backs last couple of years.
Haven't won worth a shit, which is fine.
Different year. Yeah, -6.5. This number's pretty much stayed the exact same. The over went up 1.5 points. Philly's 3-3 at home. Washington's 3-2 on the road.
I feel like it might be. I think
Washington,
Philly will win. I don't know about the 6.5. Just I don't know why. Redskins defense isn't awful, and Wentz isn't playing the best.
Washington defense is pretty solid, but their schedule's been kind of suspect. They're 6-5, but they haven't really played a whole bunch of tough teams. I think their back end schedule's a little tougher, but
Philly's starting to roll after that win against the Giants. It's going to come.
Their identity's coming back. They're running the ball. They're
Mm-hmm.
giving this running back a lot of carries. I think they're going to control the clock. Washington, 6.5 is a decent number, but I think they can.
On a Monday night game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
I don't know what that has to do with it. They just
Thursdays
and Mondays are.
They just get an extra day of rest.
Goofy.
Yeah, they're not covering spreads. Philly, they're 1-5 at home against the spread, but I don't see Washington scaring me even with Carson back or Chris Thompson back. I don't know.
No. Well, no.
So first week back for him. We'll see.
I don't know about the over under. I don't like to play with that one right here.
No, I'd say probably the under on that, but what do you want to go back?
We got locks. Do we have any locks of the week? I mean, aside
Rams,
from the fact,
Indies, Green Bay,
Kansas City,
Seattle.
Yeah, I like Kansas City, definite lock at 14.5.
I like Denver, a definite lock. I think the only person on Cincy is AJ Green.
No, there's Tyler Boyd. There's John Ross. There's Joe Mixon.
Mixon's been pretty quiet.
Gio Bernard.
They might have got AJ back this week, even though that probably they're going to limit his snap count no matter what, so it's not going to be a huge factor. But it's someone you got to cover.
They're probably going to.
They can use him as a
try
decoy.
and take him out right away. Denver's going to just
make
make him work.
I know what they're going to try to do, but he's even at 85-90%, he can still be a decoy for other players. That's all I'm saying. So even if he doesn't even get the ball a lot or score, it could help out his fellow wide receiving core. I like I kind of like the Bears as a lock here, 3.5. I don't mind that. And in Seattle, I just think Seattle's gonna roll. I think there's a lot.
I think Indy's gonna roll.
KC.
I think Andrew Luck is on fire right now.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick.
I would agree. Indy's probably my lock of the week.
Yeah.
And they'll go out and fucking lose by a touchdown or two.
Ebron will have the worst game of the season. Drop a touchdown or two.
Yeah, what's his name's out the rest of the year,
Doyle,
right?
yeah.
Doyle's on IR.
That's why he didn't. That's why when you text me, what did he play Ebron? Because Doyle was fucking knocked out, I guess.
Well, Ebron was killing it the whole game.
Yeah, that's true.
You almost fucking. I needed a loss there. Yeah, I seen that text. I'm like,
I won.
Fucking...
You know what I did in my confidence pool?
Huh.
I didn't pick the Bears to win.
Thanks.
Just didn't pick them at all.
I just didn't pick anybody.
I didn't pick anyone that day.